My Team is a fantasy mode where you build a team with all of your favorite NBA players, both present and past. Customize your team with your own logo, uniform, and arena, all built to your taste. Unlock new, better players to improve your team as you win games and flex your might on the court. Challenge yourself by competing online against others or play solo against a CPU in 6 different game modes. These game experiences will offer unique gameplay suited to your style. On top of all of that, My Team will remain fresh all season long as new players, card packs, and gameplay challenges are constantly being added to keep you on the edge of your seat. Now, the time has come for you to redeem your free pack of players to get you started. Pick from one of 5 NBA legends and we'll give you a free evolution card that upgrades as you play.
Hey. Look, dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flop. Hey, I do like Robin. Hey, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Batman, know that I'm, just know that I'm, just left church, I'm wildin', Bobby round Rolex diamonds, Rolex diamonds. You don't wanna lose your just left church, I'm wildin', Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Heat it up, no sit, riding out. No, I never with something about me like never. Young rapper, 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. It's the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they not together. I'm making her better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. If she from the hood, I could take her wherever. I ain't making no statements. I bought it cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it. Except for the hood and the ghetto, I'm famous. Lawyers check it. You ain't have to finesse it. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected. I'm the GOAT, Lord is my shepherd. Dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Bobby Brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. See me like Batman, it's none of them. Hey, my bro went. Don't need it, but I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Hey, I living in luxury. Where I'm from, summer love. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoopies and they wasn't with me. Will used to shake when it did over 60. I'ma come clean cause they did me filthy. Only got stronger cause it didn't. And they know the vibe. Act like they are but they not on my side. I went to a but nobody cried cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay till it close. Dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Bobby Brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. See like Batman.
Hey. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to start talking these tracks when I'm gone. You still hear me talking. I ain't gonna lie. Had these mad as. Hey. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. See them hate, that's the biggest mistake. Being great, so I see them a rape. Cheesecake, need it all on my plate. Overseas, I ain't switching the state. London ace in it, eating a steak. Told mama I'ma give what it takes. Young boss and I'm cleaning the slate. High risk, yeah, I'm raising the stakes. They moving iffy, they can't fishy. Young and in charge, so I'm seeing them envy. Not with the talking, I'm not with the pity. Need a it don't gotta be Nicki. Swear that I feel like the POTUS. I need me a Lotus. I'm not really fond of the Bentley. Nobody hotter, you know this, cause all of them bogus. You shouldn't tip me. I see my power, feel like I'm 50. I'm a devourer, that is a Fendi. I got them sour, still you a. They want me slipping, they want me to fall. Feel like I'm Pippin, I'm standing in tall. I'm on a mission and finish them all. Special edition, I got them appalled. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fakes, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. They be weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. They be weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. None of you next to me, this is my specialty. I'm gonna rip it especially. I gotta do it excessively. No one ahead of me, unless we talking to better me. Taking it, no, they ain't letting me. You know my energy, bitch, he could gather assemblies. Trying to compare like a simile. I got the loudest sound, don't mean a symphony. Remember they tried to belittle me. Now I got bills like I'm Hillary. Don't really care if you feeling me. I know that you ain't as ill as me. Changing the game and he opening eyes. Knew I would do it, this ain't a surprise. Work through the hating and telling me lies. Still I've been winning like taking the prize. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. They be weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. They be weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone.
Cold life, 2296. Get rich on my 50. You know what it is. Hey, yeah.
It's that real. I'm saying. Ran up on him. I ain't say he nigga for me. I don't really give a. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran up on him. I ain't say he nigga for me. I don't really give a. Oh no. Oh man.
Diabo McGrady! Yo, watch him! Get that, Rashad! No baseline! Oh.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, don't let Dirk shoot it! shot! Way to grab it!
Yeah, Tyson.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Corner, Phil. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Come back.
Ball up.
Pressure him up. Pressure him up.
Who's got corner?
Turn it out, G.
Baby.
Yo, shot up.
Hit that, yeah, man.
Hey, yo, get on team, man. West forward.
Way to get it, Tyson.
Hey, let McGrady shoot it. Milo, get that board. Oh, court. Out. One more. Lock down, baby. Push it, baby!
Shut up.
Watch that shooter! Back up, bro! Get back.
Beast.
Rotate!
Hey, yo, right here.
You got your back up, back up, back up!
You got nothing.
You got nothing! Look,
You got nothing.
weak side! Skip! Got it, ball.
Yo, get it up.
Shot! Hey, put it back, put it back!
Way to get it, Tyson.
And one!
Get Nowitzki.
Get on my man.
Drill! Get him! West forward! Get it going! There we go! Get it out quick!
Hey, push it. Get up. Get up.
Play some D!
Take that one. Take that one.
No! You get on T-Mac! Here we go!
Hey, yo, right here. Oh, get that.
Watch that shooter! Back up, bro! No! Get back on
Hey, yo, right here.
You got your back up, back up!
That's mine.
Hey, here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Get a good look, ball. Good look. One shot. High. Let's get a good shot. Pull up.
Don't let Dirk shoot it.
I'm here. Come back.
Shot. Way to grab. Way to get it.
Yeah, Tyson. DMO T-Mac. Here we go. Yeah, man. No. Push it.
Box out. Hey, don't let him shoot that.
DMO McGrady. Hey! Boy!
Hey, get on him, yo.
Hey, good shot, G.
Get that. Good job. Go baseline. Whoa. That's you. Go. Box out.
Way to snatch it, Tyson.
Get that one. No. Good. Shot. All day. Watch that shooter. Hey. Oh, that's you. Hit it.
Hey, come to me.
Good snatch, Nowitzki.
On a roll where you been, real protective with my soul where you been. Is your GPS even on where you been? Matter of fact, I don't even care where you been. Bad vibes get off of me. Out of here with dream make goals like property, collect them like Monopoly, like probably won't come if there's not a fee, and if they try come stopping me, I show them my discography. I like women and men, mix so much, you know. Remember when we made a album up that track my focus, so shout out to Eric Vicha. This been building up, I guess it's friendship like Home Depot. I'm so thankful working with my best friend, she the Chico, yo. Where you at? Where you been? Where you been? Where you at? Where you been? Where you at? Where you been? I don't care where you been. Where you been, Cletus? Yeah. Who? Clevis. Is Cletus? It's from Cletus? Girl. Nutty Professor. We have to rap 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my file yourself. Myself, yeah. Right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, I think I might got stilts. Legendary baller like Mike, like Wilt. 96 Impala on wheels. Up against the wall, that Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. I'm the now according to the way that I'm positioned. In this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know them West Side. For rap, this, bust, All this rap money, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle seem to rush? No.
Diabo McGrady! Yo,
Hey,
watch
yo,
it!
yo, right here, right here.
Who's got Curry?
That's all you! Yeah, Tyson! Go!
Yo, go this side, go this side. Be out the way.
Way to grab it!
Hey, how about on channel?
New play. Yep. I'm up. Power for him, baby.
Corner, Phil. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going.
Come get it! You got it! Way to
man,
get it, Tyson!
Watch it.
Yo, shut up!
Put it back up.
And one! Grab that, T-Wayne! Grab that!
Here we go.
Yo, man up on step!
The ball.
Hey, yo, right here!
Put it back.
Get to him!
Downstream. I'm through. Do it, the ball.
Use me. Yep. Turn it down. Use that.
Give me that.
Diabo Wade!
Shut up.
Hey, get Stafford! Get Curry! Crash the board! Crash the board!
Way to get it, Tyson.
Watch your shoes. Who's got guard?
Hold it.
Back up.
Ball up.
Yeah, Tyson!
What's the foul?
Hey, good board!
Get on D-Ray.
Push it, baby!
No.
Yo, get on Steph!
Get on T-Man.
Diabo T-Mac!
What's the limit?
Shot! Don't let him get a rebound!
Hey, good
rebound!
Watch it. Top.
Hey, yo,
Come
right
on,
here.
grab that! You got it! And the foul! Diabo McGrady!
Back up.
Hey, who got here? Right here!
Rebound.
Grab it!
Way to grab it. Come on. Box
How
him
about
out.
OG?
Shot.
Get
it.
Pressure him up! Box out!
Way to snatch it, Tyson.
Yo, get on T-Man. Top. No. There we go. Top. Left side help. Here we go. Here we go. No.
Hey, yo, get on Steph.
Shot!
Way to finish that.
That's the way to throw it down, man!
Yo,
Don't let McGrady shoot it!
Who's
Who's got ball?
Watch out!
Get on him up.
Corner. Nice screen. I got you. Here we go. Get going.
Come back.
Go screen. Got you. Flash through.
Hey, good shot, G.
Hey!
Way to get it.
Yep.
Side help. Shooting. Here we go.
Box stop.
Oh, foul.
Hey, yo, get on T-Mac!
Hey!
Way to go, G.
Curry.
Corner. Nice screen. I got you.
Good bucket, Steph.
Who's watching here?
Good boy.
Shot.
Yeah, Tyson.
Oh, foul.
Diablo T-Mac.
Don't let him shoot that.
My boy, he ain't a man, and sure as ain't honest. My boy's being sassy. How that sounds like he's trying to be his father.
All right, dude.
My boy, my boy, my boy. Don't love me like before. He ain't a man, he sure is playing on us. You want me to be yours, then you got to be
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Wait a minute. Back up, back up. I was told it. Back up, back up. It's all in my back up, back up. But I won't be your back up, back up. Back up, back up. Is it like this? Back up. I might slip out and back up. But I won't be your back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking and leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kicked it to open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. For his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up, back up, we're told it. Back up, back up, but I won't be here. Back up, back up, is it like this? Back up, back up, but I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow inside, they got you shocked. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than Spock. Come from off the top, the flow inside, they got you shocked. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow.
Top.
You just watch, I control.
Top.
I take half, you not whole.
Top.
Got your mind, got your
This
soul.
is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of fear. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
Back up, 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 back up,
We came to win. We lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. We came to win. We lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win, yeah. I had to stop being basic. Part of my dreams had to chase them. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxing me out, I never fit in. Never will fold, never could bend. Just wanna win. Wake up, I had to stay up, took a few pay cuts, I had to save up. Now they can't say much, changing the game up. Back on my grind like I never left. Gotta take this to a level up. Gotta stay focused, can't mess it up. Gotta move smart, cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash, there's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad.
I'm not sleeping in, not sleeping in.
Just wanna win. We came to fight, we came to win.
that back, Turbo.
I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. That must be a scholar. Spent 2K on Balmain jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't sink. Give her 100, told her. Work hard, now we finally seen a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Fendi got a thing. And I'm dripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. Yeah. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. In LA, I got Dosey on my clothes. I still got homies on play shows. I'm just getting started, I got more goals. Looking for the pesos. I'm still inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around I see a bankroll. I used to get me down, I ain't a dingo. On my day one's getting a payroll. Every show LA, I'm going shop on Rodeo. Dripping color, I had a case closed. So independent, you can't name a I-O. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot.
Hey, yeah, existing out, that's a long flight. Yeah. Hey, I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown.我的钱包也很胖。BBW where you from？
我不是不压过，也不是要养个乐龄，是放了美丽。Take my breeze， 怀里来换点比例，看样子我的体力。Long life studio B， 度过了无数个 long life，still play toy， we got hits， boy I just do my thing，that's so nice。
My purple hair like， 让所有男客放出炉的歌，当冰块掉进一杯可口的可乐。你听说这歌的舞，都填了妈妈。I bet her a car， got whole lot of guap，I can't get enough， 都填了妈妈。I bet her a car， got whole lot of guap，I can't get enough。
I've been in game for a long time， 16 hours that's a long flight。 For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up, 16 hours that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time.
5-star rap, can't wait. I stranger speaking Chinese, eating white cheese, hitting Taipei to reach Taipei. Don't worry about me. Overseas, so they talking about me, talking about my eyes, talking about my vibe, talking about my music. You want? I want the 2个事都没问题。哎，男人先解决到的事情都不叫问题。哎，嫉妒心没人情才是你的问题。哎 ，I have a dream, best car 上山下的 beginning， 每天 good morning 都在这个餐厅，California 海边有我不能说的秘密。My girl look like。 My neighbor 叫来了 5-0 I take my shoes and 只为了填饱我肚子 Who I am 害怕 where I stand 你的 feel 是在乎牙齿装备大裤他们排队只为看我们 show
Yeah, shout out to my man Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. for the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time.
Ooh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown.我的肩膀也很胖。BBW, where you from?
我不是不雅阁，也不是洋洋阁，Ladies follow my lead. Take on my brace, body 在花间比例，太阳是我的体力。
Walking in the sunshine, but that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got a suit and tie, I'm super fly. Woke up in a good mood. Sally full of cartoons, kitchen full of noodles, 'cause all we got is noodles. Tender in my pocket, nothing in my wallet. You don't want no problems, no. Waiting for the one train, surfing on the subway. I don't suffer nowhere, no way. Take me somewhere where no one can break me. Somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix. No complaining. In the sunshine. But that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got a suit and tie, I'm super fly. Yeah. Skating on the runway, and it's only Monday. Gotta get paid. We gon' be rich one day. Pull up to the servo, coffee and a milkshake. Super fly, I'm super fly. Every day I'm coasting, living in the moment now. To every girl I ever ghosted, what goes around comes back around. Bustin' with the powers, hair full of flowers. Your man's looking sour, yeah. Everything is groovy, living in the movie. Broke but I'm bougie, yeah, baby. Take me somewhere where no one can break me. Somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix. No complaining. Walking in the sunshine. Super fly, I'm super fly. Skating on the runway. Skating on the runway. We gon' be rich one day. Super fly, I'm super fly.
Spinning from uptown, I bought a bus down. Yeah, oh, then I keep to my chin and loca in the kitchen. Puzzle, we gon' like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to the limit, you can smell a hold up. Spinning, call me when I'm pulling up in that two-door diamonds, different color. Uno, all these hundreds on me, mommy made my pockets look like sumo. I got money out there. Kick it like it's judo, let you. And when we
Cujo, whoa. Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Saw my watch, she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bout. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Willis around just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Uptown, baby. I was down, but they see I'm up now, baby. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, baby. Never told, even through the ups and downs, baby. And if I, baby, only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Demon low, mommy like salsa, we could dip. I'm just tryna see you dance salsa. Whoa. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa.
Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Saw my watch, she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bout. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Tryna stop, but the way don't
Hasta en el volante, y al lado está el cantante. Tengo 4 rutas, como Carmelo en Utah. Nutini, Dolce y Versace, millonario los Illuminati. Pa' que no me bote, yo tengo 10, tenemos 13 R y mis soldados pa' todo.
Tryna steal away, cut it out, spicy mommy's on the way. Saw my watch, she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bout. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Willis around just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop. Whoa.
And I know I said go slow, but I can't hold back no more. Got a premonition, this ain't gonna be a fling. You make a weekend feel like a year. Baby, you got me changing 24/7, I want you here. I hope you feel the same thing. I want you to be the one that's on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. I want you to be there on a Monday night, Tuesday night, every night. Are you gonna be the one that's on my mind 365 all the time? I want you to be the one to stay and give me the night and day.
forget before you what? Before they close the curtains, yeah. Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Yeah. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. S on my body like I'm super. Cooling when it's crucial. That's just what we used to. Everybody stack limits based on what they used to. Had a last laugh when you moving as you should. Never show you just in case it don't add up. Rules when everything goes bad. Used to stretch my last dream we ain't have. Always seen it fast. Gotta pray we don't crash before they close the curtains. Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Are you for this ride? We get more than. It's about to get light. What you want tonight? Are you for this ride? It's about to get live. Never know at any moment it could be a time. Just be ready for it way before you get the shine. Wanna see you low down when you up, I ain't lying. Same when hate they self for giving up without trying. Before they close the curtains. Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. Before they close the curtains. Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky.
Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drive. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna unfold it. Full of your emotion. Beautiful, heaven so woman. You don't know, let me know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, your posters on my
me to death when I'm a mess. Ring, do you hear me calling? Ain't no way, no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Ain't no way, no drama. Not a lover.
Anthony Davis, welcome back to NBA 2K TV, and more importantly, welcome back to the NBA 2K cover.
All right, thank you.
So in NBA 2K16,
Hey, there's the guy I'm looking for. How you feeling, Che? You ready to get this W?
You acting weird? I mean, really, you're making it more weird. What's up? Just tell me.
Okay, it's your clothes. They're a problem. You're a star now. You gotta act like one.
What's wrong with my clothes? What's wrong with them? I mean, they're great. I stand by this suit.
Is this thing even tailored? I'm not saying you have to come in here looking like Russell Westbrook with an astronaut helmet and suspenders, but you gotta put some effort in. If you want to wear a suit, that's great. That's a classic look, but go and get a nice one. And for the love of everything good in this world, please get it tailored. Act like you've been there before.
All right, I'm gonna get new clothes. Can I get ready for the game now?
You're the greatest.
Oh, good.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Sacramento Kings. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Kings. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You gotta be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
We sure do, and with his quickness, a scary combination. Thank you, D.A. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year. With the injuries, you don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. Even veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when for young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead.
Yo, watch it!
Yo, right here, right here.
teams making substitutions here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Holmes with it, out defended by Randall. Hield against Randall. To the paint. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. Fox has got 10 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Smith on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Hield. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Knox, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Then for the Kings, Bjelica. He checks in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Outside Bogdanovic. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 7. Passes it to Morris. The 11-footer. That shot missing. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. To the inside. Bjelica with the bucket.
Well, at 6'10", Bjelica's a legit threat inside, looking very comfortable and assured right there.
New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith finds Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Pass to Bjelica. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bjelica's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Nobody near Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's blocked. Here's Ferrell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Smith on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And it's there. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Ferrell. Giles is out there with Byatt. Team swap here for Sacramento. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Three-pointer Hield. Rebounded by Knox.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, we always knew Buddy Hield was a strong shooter, but he was arguably the best in the game last season. A huge jump in field goal percentage from him, from anywhere on the floor.
Knox the pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Kings leading now by 11. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 8 points for Buddy Hield.
I love seeing Hield shoot the three ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
And with Hield last year hitting over 45% of his threes on a significant volume.
Yeah, and he took over 7 threes a game. I mean, to hit them at that clip is incredible. He truly transformed himself into a go-to scorer last season with his dead-eye shooting.
Here's Bagley. Rebounded by Knox. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside, Bagley. Dedmon dishes to Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the wing right side. In the corner, it's Morris.
Who's watching here?
16 feet away. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Fox.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hield. A 23-point game for him in the win against Utah. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Kings ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Yo, listen up. Obviously, we're not playing great, but if we clean it up a little bit, we can get back on track. All right, sense of urgency. Every rebound, every loose ball, every cut to the basket, do it with purpose. All right? That includes you too, Che. All right, you're playing hard, but your energy's about here. It's got to be here. And all of you have got to do a better job of keeping your composure. All right, if a play breaks down, don't freelance. Run the second option, the third option. All right? We practice this stuff, so use it. Up the intensity, trust the system. You can still win this game, guys. All right, so bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding him and feeding him and feeding him. This is the right game plan.
Barrett. ends up going with the new group. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome, too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now, let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so you hope to see him back on the court soon.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Farrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Payton outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Now the dish to Morris. Out left to the wing. Shoots. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. Softly drops in the floater. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Knox, covered by Barnes. Morris, left side. There's the pass to Knox. From deep. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. Off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
And that's beautiful basketball out there. That's fun, right? Even with the lead, we keep passing, we keep moving, we make the extra pass. That's fun. It's fun to watch, I know that much.
Well, Greg, it looks like his guys are having a blast out there, too.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be coming together at this point. They have the momentum thanks to how efficient they've been on offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Leiden. Bagley is out there with Holmes. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Farrell in at the two guard. Leiden passes to Bagley. And the shot goes down.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Knicks shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. To the middle. It's stolen by Bagley. Widen passes to Holmes. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. And secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in. He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the three when he's on.
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Here's changing it up here. Here's Bagley. Healed outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Passes to Ellington. Gibson with it, covered by Heel. Down low, puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Outside, Joseph. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Here's Giles, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Hield, 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Ellington. To the paint, here's Murray. Nice pass, right under the rack, perfectly for the layup.
And that's the perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Now, here's Joseph. D right on him. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Ultimately, it's about getting my guys involved. That's what I thrive on. You all gotta eat, ain't? I want none of my guys going home hungry.
You're a warrior poet, Sarge, like my main man, Tupac.
No, hold up. No, Tupac is not your main man.
What? Sure he is.
Okay, name me one Tupac song.
You know what? I refuse to dignify this witch hunt with a response.
That's what I thought. All right, Sarge, favorite Tupac song?
I Get Around.
Yeah.
Straight banger. Love that track.
All right, no, that's enough out of you, Hornet. Look, Sarge, thanks so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Hey, anytime, Hank.
Yep. Yeah, Sarge, everybody. Man, I love hearing what he has to say. He's just a real interesting guy.
Yeah, but why you gotta embarrass me like that in front of Sarge, Hank?
That is all on you, Hornet.
What?
Seriously.
I know plenty of Tupac. I just don't like being put on the spot like that.
Sure you do, buddy. All right, new sponsor to the show. Fellas, do you have low T?
Now that's the way you do it, kid. Hey, you taking notes?
Yeah, man, I wrote it in my special
See,
notebook.
I always knew you was a smart kid, man. I don't care what they say about you.
Hilarious.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. If our goal is to win every game, it has to start with our defense and rebounding. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
You got it, come on. Hey, hit the ball, huh? Hey, swing it! Let's go.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
Focus, focus!
Hey, hit the ball, huh?
I'm gonna keep coming, baby. Shot! Back down!
We'll get the next one.
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Pop it!
Hey, yo, running! Oh, come on, bust that, baby! Watch out! Way to grab, way to get it!
Get your mind right.
Hey, hit the ball, huh?
Again.
You got it, come on, man.
See you later.
That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Stay out here.
Shot!
Get your mind right. Come on, focus.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drive. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna unfold it. Full of your emotion. Beautiful, heaven so one man. You don't know, let me know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Yeah, yeah. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. I just want you, my darling. You drive me insane, no girl make me feel this weight, weight. Girl, you got your ways, girl, I might get a wait, wait. Let me keep you safe in exchange, give me wait, wait. You my main thing. In LA like you a beach ball. Me and you in a limbo trucking. Park after dark at the park by the mansion. Fool me, can't wait. Your heart is racing. Waiting to. Girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress, love me to death when I'm a mess.
So players have told us on NBA 2K TV that they've actually used 2K to sometimes scout opponents or
for
play
sure.
with teammates they haven't played with yet. Have you done any of that?
Oh, for sure, multiple times. Back when I first got in the league, I will play 2K the night before a game, or depending on who we're playing, and just play and just let the computer play and just watch how the play.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Pistons. For New York, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Pistons, Knicks, up next on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everyone. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. Last game for the Pistons, they picked up the W against the Wizards at Capital One Center. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Knicks, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Kevin?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now, we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Smith and Trier, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at center. And for the Pistons, at the forward positions, Snell and Griffin.
Good look, Aldo. Good look. Let's get a good shot. I see him. Back.
Pistons, Morris is checked in for Griffin. And it's Kennard in for Rose. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pistons leading by 3. Jackson passes to Drummond. Passes it to Kennard. Misses the 3. And Morris has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Randall kicks to Morris. 1:37 left to play here in the first. Corner shot. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Jackson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Jackson's got 6.
Nice play. Usually, Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
Barrett the pass to Portis. He kicks it to Morris. 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Barrett the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Portis. Kicks to Barrett from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Andre Drummond says he's learned how to be a leader on this team.
Watching previous guys who've led this team and did the things that they did, I write that kind of stuff in the back of my head and just say, this is something I need to do this. Or if I see something I didn't like, this is something I probably will stay away from. And I think now that I'm in a role where I could kind of lead this team, I kind of have the blueprint on what I need to do to make this team successful.
And, Greg, with Blake Griffin, he's got somebody to take some of that leadership role alongside him.
And those two will be pivotal in deciding just how good this team can be.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Taj Gibson is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Jackson. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Knicks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Knox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, you knew it was going to take some time for Kevin Knox, but Greg, at the end of last season, he began to show flashes of what he could do.
You can almost see the game starting to slow down for him about halfway through the season. Consistency is something all rookies struggle with, but it hit Knox especially hard. Fortunately, that is something that passes with time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Griffin comes in for Markieff Morris. Look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Griffin. Markieff Morris comes in for Christian Wood. Tony Snell's checked in for Doumbouya. And it's Jackson in for Derrick Rose. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Here's Snell, defended by Portis. Snell, that's good. Snell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Beautiful looking shot from Snell. You have to respect his jumper.
Morris outside. Pass to Randall. Portis with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
The three from Morris. No good, shot missing. And so is Detroit, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from...
Are you surprised with how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a 3-ball because there are some teams and there's some players. I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot it at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Morris.
And that's going to go back the other direction. But they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Kennard kicks to Wood. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And the pass to Knox. Out to the right wing. Inside, Morris finds Portis. 2 points, that one goes. Portis has got his first points of the night.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Oh, Morris in position, and another turnover here by Detroit.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
They're checked in for the Knicks. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Payton kicks to Barrett. Pass to Morris. fades.
Grab that. Come get it.
Here for Detroit, Andre Drummond's checked in for Doumbouya. Griffin comes in for Luke Kennard, and it's Rose in for Reggie Jackson. That one misses for Randall.
Well, one area that has slowed the Pistons the last decade is their player development.
Yeah, GA, you look at their roster, very few homegrown players. The Pistons haven't had a lot of hits with their first-round picks. To be a top team, you need to have a front office that can build from within.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Taj Gibson, also Julius Randle out there, Murray out there with Wayne Ellington.
And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader, has come into his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
First free throw is good. And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. It makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Gibson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense, to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Reggie Jackson.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Brown the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Frazier. Griffin against Gibson. Now here's Griffin. Defense is right there. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. So long, everyone.
Painful to think about Back injuries are rough business, and it looks like this one could be as bad as it could possibly be, according to preliminary reports.
Prayers up.
You ever had a problem?
These guys are hammers and whatever. They're not in shape.
Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no ain't no drama.